Hey y'all, it's Dr. Shamanda. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things mental health, personal finance, and overall strategies to live your best life. All right, guys, welcome back. If you are new here, I am a licensed mental health and addictions therapist based out of North Carolina, and I specialize in financial therapy, which is all about helping you heal and understand your relationship with money. But on this channel, I just share my own personal finance journey, towards building wealth, saving, investing, paying off debt, entrepreneurship, all that good stuff. So yeah, welcome back. It is Friday, July 31st, 2026. And yeah, this is our last day of July. Y'all, be for real. Y'all know how I feel. Time is flying by. This year has gone by so fast. Literally tomorrow will be in August. God willing, we'll be in August of 2026. And yeah, like the year is not over, but baby, it's getting there. Okay, so with that being said, please, as I'm always going to tell you, set a goal and lock in, right? Just set the goal and then do what you need to do to make that goal happen, okay? So, at the end of every month, I will always share my investment updates with you guys, like the total investments, just give a full overview of what's going on and all that good stuff. So let's look at this. Before I get started, I want to say, you guys know I have a huge stretch goal of reaching $100,000 total invested by the end of this year. I did adjust that goal considering I'm paying off debt. I have student loans that resumed, and I have been working toward the $10,000 savings challenge. So I did adjust that goal a little bit to my actual goal, it being $85,000. And the stretch goal, which means if I can, I want to hit 100,000 by the end of this year. But I won't be sad and upset if I reach 85,000. Okay, so keep that in mind as we go through this video. All right, the first thing we're going to talk about is the fact that your girl definitely started reinvesting or investing again. And I am super excited and proud of myself for finally getting back to this point. You guys know, if you've been following me for the last couple years, I have been maxing out my Roth and contributing to my 401k. I had a 457B at my last company as well, or the job that I worked at. So I was really using these accounts and investing essentially. So I'm really big on investing. It is being a part of my life for the last few years, and it's definitely changed my life. So to put that on pause, because I was paying, to put that on pause in order to save and pay off debt this year so far wasn't easy, but I did, and now we're back. And I'm working towards maxing out my Roth. So you guys know, if you watch my Roth series, investment series, I did make my first $1,250 investment for the Roth for this year. This year's max out goal of $7,500. So that is what you'll see. I have not started adding to my 401k, solo 401k yet, but that's the next goal once I max out my Roth. But I'll actually have to overlap it at some point. So just keep watching these videos. You'll see where I start the shift. You'll see it. Okay, let's talk about the actual numbers. Okay, so my 401k is currently sitting at $42,158.82. I do have my 457B distribution rollover of $3,200. That's just sitting there. I haven't invested it yet. I do think that I want to. I was hearing about the VOO and the QQQ. I don't really know those, but I hear a lot about those. So I'm thinking that I want to do something like that. Something other than the regular ETFs that I use. I'm pretty much a S&P 500 person. By the way, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial expert, none of that. So I'm just telling you what I'm doing with my money, okay? Just keep that in mind. But yeah, I will make a decision in August of how I want to use that, or where I'm going to invest that money. So just know, and I think it'll definitely increase once it's actually in the market. And then my Roth is sitting at $20,019.57. Now, obviously, that includes the new contribution of the $1,250. But yeah, so my total invested right now is $65,378.39, which means if you watch my last couple videos that we have met or reached a new milestone of over $65,000 total invested. Now it's so crazy because I'm like, man, if I had been investing all this year so far, I know I'd be over $70,000. I know, like I just know. Now in the market, okay. I have to be careful how I say this because some people are like, oh, the market's not down, but y'all know it's been in the red. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm talking about because all the geopolitical stuff going on, the war and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't be over 70,000. I don't know, but I think so because I would have been. You got to think these last 5-6 months I would have been adding money to it. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't really matter, but whatever. Now, I am going to set a goal, a mini goal, that next month, because I will be adding another Roth contribution of $1,250. I do want to see this crossover to save. That's a $5,000 jump. At least 68. I don't know. I can't control the market, obviously, but like I just want to see that go up a little bit more closer to 70. I definitely want by September to be around 70,000. Why do I say that? Because y'all know my primary goal this year is 85,000. So, that leaves me very little time to get there to, basically how much of a gap? That's $20,000, a little less than 20,000. Actually, the actual amount is $19,621.61 is how much I would need to add to my account to reach $85,000 total invested. So I need, and then of course back out like 6,000, over 6,000. So it's still a big chunk and only about about 5 months left. So, but yeah, we're gonna get there. I'm not stressed about it. I feel pretty confident. I know that things are gonna shift soon. I won't be adding money to my savings goal because I'll have that completed next month, God willing, or this month. No, next month. Yeah, and then so yeah, we'll see. It'll work out though. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. What is there anything else that I want to share here? I think that's pretty much it. So over $65,000 and $19,621.61 remaining towards the $85,000 goal. And I'm going to put a thing here so you guys can see like the full breakdown. I do like this because I saw this breakdown. According to my tracker here, my investments have increased by $2,244.60 last month. Obviously bringing me over the $65,000 milestone. So that feels really good. I like to see it grow. Again, we've been in the red for weeks. So, but yeah. And, okay. So here's the other thing. So in order to reach $100,000 from where I'm at right now, I would need $34,621.61. So that's I don't know. Obviously, I need $6,250 more in order to max out my Roth for this year, and I'm on track for that. Like I'm good with that. I'm not stressed about that at all. So I am currently 76.9% complete towards the $85,000 goal, and then 65.4% complete towards my stretch goal of $100,000. So I'm also, like I said, I want to put this here so you can see where I was in April, May, June, and now in July. And you can see it steadily increasing. Keep in mind, April, May, and June, I didn't add anything. I didn't contribute anything else extra to my account. That was just growth. May to June, though, it was a decrease. But that, again, the market, we were in the red, whatever that's saying. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then, of course, now from June to July, because I've added money to my Roth, you see the increase there. So yeah, anyway, I'm excited. I want to keep going, stay focused, stay locked in. I don't know where this is going to end up in this year. It's going to be very interesting to see. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see. If y'all see me post like, oh my gosh, I got some more classes to teach, that's a good sign. That's a good sign that we might things gonna be looking real good. If not, then that means I'm gonna be working extra hard over here, because I also have my Roth over here. I got the IRS debt, I got my student loans, and of course I have my mortgage and my household expenses, which aren't that much, y'all know that, but still, like, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna do it. We're gonna keep going because we're building wealth, and just staying focused and locked in. So anyway, thank y'all so much for watching this video. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Thank you for believing in my goals, even though they may sound crazy to some people, but whatever. I'm definitely thankful to have you guys on this journey. All right, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day and weekend, and I will see you guys next month for the August 2026 total investment updates. All right, see you soon.